Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought that I would do the get to know me tag. I have got 20 questions written down in my notebook and I just thought I'd do this because I do have a lot of new followers and subscribers, like not a lot, but last time I did like a questionnaire sort of thing, I only had 4 subscribers. I now have 17. So I thought for the new people I'd do a get to know me tag, and so I'm going to answer 20 questions for you guys. So sit back, relax and enjoy, and let's get started. And also, I'm doing this outside, number 1, because Jesse and his brother are still asleep inside, and number 2, it is beautiful out here. It's just a little windy and it's a little cold, but so I've got all my questions written down and I'm going to answer them for you. Okay, so question number 1 is, are you named after anyone? Now, I don't think so. I'd have to ask Mum. Mum, comment down below if I'm named after anyone. I don't think so, but I'll have to ask Mum. But anyway, number 2, do you have kids? Now, no, I don't. I have been pregnant before and lost babies, but I do not have any kids as of yet. I do want them, and no, we're not trying to conceive right now because I want my body to go back to the way it was, and I want the best chance possible. So that is. So question number 3 is, do you use sarcasm a lot? I wouldn't say a lot. I do use it, but mostly with Jesse. I don't really use it with my family or anything like that. It's mostly just Jesse. So question number 4 is, what is the first thing that you notice about someone? Definitely their personality. Their personality is definitely something that I notice about someone. And you know, first impressions are everything. And question number 5 is, what is your eye color? Blue, always has been. Number 6, scary movie or happy ending? I'd have to go with scary movie, I reckon. I definitely enjoy the intense moments in horror movies and stuff like that. I'm not really one for the soppy chick flick. I do enjoy one every now and then, but I'm not one for that. I'd rather go with a horror movie than a romantic chick flick. So, but question number 7 is, do you have any pets? Yes, I do, as you know. I do have 2 dogs. So we've got a purebred Kelpie, and he is nearly 4, and his name's Skits. And then we've got Indy, and she's an Indie. She is a lab cross staffy, and she just turned 3, and she's my baby, she's my princess. And then we also have 2 birds. I've got a budgie, and her name's Lacey, and then I've got a scarlet parrot, and her name's but anyway, moving on. We are now up to question 8. Do you have any siblings? Yeah, I come from a pretty big family. I've only got 2 biological brothers, so it goes Nathan, who is, I think he's 23, maybe 24 this year. And then Joshua, he is 22 at the moment, and then he'll turn 23 in November. And then there's me, I'm 21, and I'll turn 22 in October. So me and Josh are the same age for a month, which is pretty trippy, but anyway. And then I've got 2 half siblings. So then it goes Chloe, and she's 16, and then Brad, he is 15, and he is my half as well. And then I've got 3 step siblings. I've got 2 stepsisters and a brother. I'm not going to mention them just because we don't talk to them, they don't talk to us, and I'm not going to mention their names on here because we don't have anything to do with them, so I'm not going to mention them on here. If they want to get in contact with me and message me again, then that's up to them, but at this stage we don't talk. So, but that's not on my behalf, that's on their behalf. So number 9 is, how tall are you? When I was last measured, which was when I had my first midwife's appointment with the last baby. So that was in November. I was 177 centimeters. I wouldn't know how to convert that, but anyway. Number 10, what sports have you played? In primary school, I played soccer and I played volleyball. I played one game of netball in high school and I hated it. I hate netball. I hated it. Hate it with a passion. But I played one game of it. I played footy with my brothers all the time and, you know, stuff like that. Footy was probably my number one. But the sport that I played for the most amount of years was the volleyball. I was in my primary school volleyball team for 2 years, I believe. 2.5 years. So, yeah, but I've never been a big sports person. But I do enjoy certain sports. It has to be something that I enjoy to be able to play it. So that's that. Number 11, favourite memory from childhood. Favourite memory. There's a lot. I think this may sound really weird, but I think the most favourite memory of mine is when my mum and my stepdad used to have parties and all our friends and family would come, and me and mum and my sister would get up on the kitchen bench and we'd dance away, and I just remember having a blast. Mum was so much fun. Chloe was only little because me and Chloe are 6 years apart, so, but Chloe was only young, but we used to get up on the bench and we just used to dance, and it was really funny because Mum didn't care because our bench was bright green. It was so weird, but we used to touch the roof and dance, and I think that would have to be my favourite memory, as well as dancing with my stepdad. He always used to dance with me and pick me up and all that sort of stuff, so that would probably have to be my favourite memory. We've got number 12, most embarrassing memory. There's a few people that'll laugh at this. Jess, Chloe, Mum, Bren, Josh, Nathan. We went camping this one time. I think I was in high school. I think maybe year 8 or year 9 or something like that. Oh, maybe I wasn't in high school. Might have been in primary, maybe like grade 6 or something like that. But we went camping and we went out in the forward drive to get wood, and me, Jess and Chloe had to sit in the back with the tree trunk that we were taking back to campsite to cut up. So we were sitting in there making sure that it wouldn't fall out, but stupid us being young and stupid, Brendan was only going like 20k an hour or something like that, but we were trying to see who could touch the ground while the car was moving with our feet, like, because the back door was open. So we were trying to see who could touch the ground. Jess touched it successfully, Chloe touched it successfully, but Courtney, as soon as she got caught on a rock, and I went out the back of the car and I rolled and I rolled, and my stepdad said all he could remember is looking in the mirror and there's Courtney rolling down the road. It was the funniest thing. Not at the moment it wasn't, but it was the funniest thing. I had a big scratch up my back, but anyone that knows me, I am a very, very clumsy person. I hurt myself all the time, but I bet you a few people will get a laugh out of that story. Number 13 is, what is your star sign? So I was born in October, so I am a Libra. What is your middle name? My middle name is Louise, so it's Courtney Louise Reddish. Number 15, what is your favourite animal? I'd have to say definitely an elephant. I definitely want an elephant. You see them on the news, all the baby elephants come in, and I just wish they would stay that size so I can have one in my backyard because I love them that much. You guys have seen my collection of elephant stuffed animals. So I mean, elephant stuffed animals? Elephant teddies, whatever you call them. But yeah, that's my favourite animal, elephant, and then it'd probably go dog, I reckon, because I love my puppies. Number 16 is favourite YouTubers. Now I do have a few because I have been watching a few people for a few years now. The first person I started watching was HayleeAndFamily, and I just love them. Hazel is the cutest thing. Hayley is just super strong and super beautiful, and I know that Randy has made her happy, and I just want to thank them for helping me get through all my hard times, because it is really hard. And when I watch YouTubers, it takes me to a different place. It makes me forget about what I'm going through, and it makes me feel happy. After I've watched one of Haylee's videos or one of the ones I'm going to mention, I am in a better place. I feel happy. I feel like I can conquer the world again. So the first person I started watching was HayleeAndFamily, and then OKbaby was the second, and I love them. They're just, Oscar, you're amazing with your editing skills, and Kira, you're just, again, so strong, so beautiful, and you guys just take me to a different place and make me forget about all my problems. And then, of course, Carolyn Kwa from KKandbabyJ, Cullen and Katie, 8 Passengers is another one. I also like Bonnie, Hoellein. They relate to me a lot. Like, they still go through real life problems. Their life is still hard, just like everyone else's. So, and it's good that they show that, because it helps me deal with what I'm going through as well, if that makes sense. But anyway, those are my favorite YouTubers. Number 17, last thing you bought. The last thing I bought was, sadly, takeaway. Fast food. Last night I had to work from 6 till 9, and at the moment I'm the only one with a license, so I had to bring home some dinner. So I thought it was just easier to pick up some takeaway at 9:30 at night. So that's what I last bought anyway. Number 18, any broken bones. Now, I haven't fully broken a bone. I have injured myself. This wrist here, I have had a green stick fracture in, which I had half a cast on, and I've had a couple of sprains in the same wrist just because it got weak after that. My biggest injury was my ankle. I was on, I don't know whether you know, caravan parks, they have those big jumping pillows and the sand around it. Guys, I keep looking right here. I meant to look right there, sorry. Anyway, so what was happening was my brother Josh was chasing me, and I slipped down the side of the pillar, and I went to get back up. I was fine, but there was a pothole in the sand, and I went to get back up and I twisted my ankle and I heard it crack. It didn't break. I did tear all the I think I had a fracture in there, but I did tear all my ligaments, tendons, and I also had to have physiotherapy for a long time. I have to still wear a brace to this day. It's still swollen to this day, so I did a lot of damage in my ankle. But apart from that, I've had a fractured toe as well. And I've cut myself a lot. I work in hospitality, so I have cut myself a lot. I cut off the corner of my thumb. I've had a lot of injuries because I am a clumsy person. Like, one of the times that I sprained this wrist, my nanny's a school teacher, and we were at her school, and she was picking up some stuff in the school holidays or something like that. And me and Josh had skipping ropes, and we were racing around the school because it was only a tiny country school, and we were racing, and of course Courtney tripped over the skipping rope and went over. But it's just silly things like that. Like when I got the green stick fracture in my wrist, how I did it was because Mum said I had to be home at 5:30 from my friend's house. At this point I was only young, like maybe 9 or 10, and Mum said I had to be home by 5:30, otherwise I'd get grounded. So, and they had just got this baby lamb, and it was like 5:25, and I'm like, shit, I gotta get home before I get grounded. So, and they had just laid the road with new bitumen. So I was running home and I tripped over my own pants and just went down, and that's how I fractured my wrist. But yeah, I'm just a clumsy person. 19, what is your favorite drink? My favorite drink, I do love my soft drink, but I haven't drunk anywhere near as much as what I usually do. But in soft drink, I'd have to say Portello. In like alcohol or anything like that, I've had to say Smirnoff Ice. And in Australia, you only have to be 18 to drink. So, but I'm 21, so it doesn't even matter. The last one is 20, and what phone do you have? I'm filming on it right now just because I haven't got a camera yet, which I'm getting my tax return soon, so I'm hoping that I can get one with that. So, but I have an iPhone 6S Plus. All I have for today's video. I'll leave my Instagram right here. I'll leave my Twitter right here. if you want to ask some questions down there too. I really want to get interacting with you guys. I really want to upload a lot more often. I have been really slack, and I do apologize for that, guys, but it's just been really hard to juggle everything and go through what I have been through. I'm still going through it, but what I have been through. So I thank you guys for being patient with me, but I am going to upload. Look, I've got even ideas here, so leave down below what you want me to do and I will definitely do it, because I want to upload. At this stage I'm starting with once a week, and then I want to go to twice a week, and then I'll go to 3 times, and then I might even start daily vlogging. I don't know yet, but anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Please leave comments down below, any other questions you want me to answer. But if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up for me, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight.
I don't know how to work. Maybe too windy. My eyes. When I watch your blah, blah, blah,